Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to get rid of the rolling bands from LED lights in your footage. Let's jump into Final Cut. So here is a recording of the clip that I had the rolling bars in. As you can see that black bar going up, and it just slowly does that through your entire clip. Looks terrible. I was not going to be able to deliver that to the client, so I scratched my head, found nothing on Google. This works. Takes a little bit of effort, it takes some time, but you can get good, clean footage out of it. This is what it was before, and this is what it is after. It is not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it was. This is how I did it. You take your clip that you've got the rolling bands in. You're gonna click on it, you're gonna hold Option and drag up. That's gonna duplicate the clip. From here, you're gonna take one and you're gonna find where you're going to create a freeze frame. I found it the best looking if I pushed it to where the dark band you can see right there is right at the top. So I click on it, put my playhead over that, hit Option F, that freeze frames it. It's this portion right here. The portion behind it, we just delete it. Take your freeze frame section and move it below the clip. Stretch it out to length. So you obviously still have the rolling bands because you have the clip that's not freeze framed on top of the freeze frame clip. Now there's two ways to do this. So run down here to your effects and search out masks. If there's not a ton of movement in your clip, like heads moving, if there's not hands moving, if there's not a ton of movement, the magnetic mask will usually work. Once you have magnetic mask on your clip, you go through and you start selecting. I find it easiest to select these heads first, and then I worked my way down. As you guys know, this magnetic mask isn't perfect. So if I start with the heads, it seemed to work the best. I'm just trying to, I don't really need to get everything down here in this darker area because you can't see the bands that much, but I just did it because why not? Okay, that's pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with how that's turned out. So then I come up here, click Analyze. It will go forward from that point that I selected, and then it will go backwards to the beginning of the clip. Okay, now we've got it all masked out. Now we come up here to Done, and we play that back. We'll see how it looks. As you can see, right up here, the freeze frame, his face is doubled. So you wonder, how are we going to fix that? Well, on this magnetic mask, there's a feather option, and you take it out. So we can bring it out to there. That's almost the entire thing. It's at 93 out of 100 on the feather. So let's go back and play that clip and see how it looks. Okay, not only can we not see that other part of his head from the freeze frame clip below, but you can also see that the rolling bands are gone. Why are they gone? Because we masked it out with a freeze frame clip below it. Like I says, on a locked off shot, this can be used if there's not a ton of movement. In the case that there is a ton of movement and that feather isn't enough to cover the freeze frame shot below it, you're gonna have to manually mask it out, which is you're gonna wanna go a little bit around the subject that's moving, no more than you have to with your masking points. And then it also has a feather option that works quite well. Some of them, I was able to get the magnetic mask to work. Others, I was not. I had to do the masking manually. Once again, not a big deal. It's not like you have to keyframe every single frame. You just make the points just a little bit bigger than your subject so their movements stay within that range. If you're handheld, this is not gonna work. This is only going to work if you're locked off. Anyway, just wanted to share that with everybody because I found nothing helpful online. So there you go.